Hello and good morning, my crafty creatures. Are almost afternoon. Today is my short stream day, and tomorrow I have off. Um, but still working on Rainbow Infinity. Ugh, just have to. I have to do the dance of dancey dances in order to maintain my scheduled medications. Um, my goodness. So I I have I've been very productive this morning, ish. Very productive ish. Um, I have been trying. I've been trying to get all except one thing of my coursework done the first couple days, so that I can focus on a PowerPoint that I have to get done. um, uh, but it has been a day. Uh, I I took my meds today. I might need to take some Tylenol because I'm still achy creaky. Um, but whew, what else have I done today? Honestly, it's just been a lot of cleaning. I got a whole ton of stencils. Oh, well, well, congratu- congratulations on your three stream streak. Okay. Okay. So yesterday, yesterday. Let's see if I can tighten my thingamadoo so I don't. I got I got all kinds of stencils. So there's some new patterns that are gonna be not that I show off my stencil work a lot. Mostly because I have to organize shit and I just haven't. Um, I actually will be doing a mandala today. So I got a ton of stencils. Like I got a whole rack of hearts for like mini art. Um, they're just a lot of the stencils, a lot of the art that will come out of these stencils are just little cutesy 2 inch, just to bring a smile to your face kind of art deals. And I like making them. Like I'm gonna work on my color blending. Oh yeah, I have not. I took pictures of the foxes. I got better pictures of the foxes. I still need to iron the motherfuckers. Um, but the foxes are on their way to being for sale. I want to get them de-wrinkled fully before I post pictures. And yeah, I can't call anyone out on the organization of hobbies because I'm I'm just the stencils actually have a drawer. Um, I might need to make a second drawer for stencils, but the stencils are really easy to organize. Like I got two sets of mandalas, like two sets of uh uh square foot mandalas. Um, I got some suns and moons and stuff. Like I don't know how well like these ones. I there are some witchy craft fairs that I need to make a stock of these and play with that. Um, so I have a lot of dog stuff because I enjoy my canines, but I recognize that everybody is not a dog person. So I got some kitty ones, and the kitty ones are so incredibly fucking cute. Um, I do think I found one that might become like the foxes and get prints. Like it's a tie between this one, the big kitty in the moon, Like it's a tie between this one, the big kitty and the moon, and let's see if I can find it. This one's just cute. This one is just adorable. Kitty and the butterflies. Another kitty in the moon that I really like, but this one's a lot of color, so I probably won't be a specialty. It will be a simple one. But this one might be like my fox. This might be my specialty print one. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but it has the fleur de lis esque pattern that the fox has. Well, the fox has vines and foresty stuff, but um, I think that one might be. And I also got a brick of mini mandalas, like just again like the little hearts. They're only 3 inches, so I have little art hoops that these will work perfect on. But yeah, um, that's what I got yesterday, and I was very very pleased. But yeah, there are a couple there that I they'll probably get put on some of my custom fabric. Like the mandala that I'm doing today is going to be it's on a green stripe leaf one, and it's I'm really aiming towards either a bold purple leaning towards the pink side, or yellow, because yellow and green go well together and they stand out. So I'll probably flip a coin and see. In addition to working on my 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 big class project. So it's funny because I do a lot of art design, like in my thingamadoos, and at the same time, like what looks good for like visually in person art doesn't always translate well into like design, like website design. So I frequently like I save the iterations of my work, and I can already see how I've started to incorporate a lot of things that I have learned from feedback from you guys, feedback from my classes. Oh, also one other thing that I got yesterday that I'm going to I'm probably going to replicate this in wood, but this is a glass holder. You put it the hole in the center you put on top of a bottle of wine, and there are two slits in the side where you can put wine. And I do believe I'm well, I know I'm going to trace the pattern, but I'm going to try to make wooden ones. Um and kind of make it like a coaster. And cuz this one's resin. This one's hard plastic. But I'm going to try to have different designs and whatnot. So I gotta say, Dragon, I did find both of your LinkedIn profiles. I just took a wild guess. Like the one that looked more recent was the one I picked. Like, oh hey, just shot. It's just a shot in the dark. But I hope. Oh yeah, you do. You have two. One says you're in the Los Angeles area. Um, I was like, nope, nope, that one can't be right. But yeah, it says you're working for Walmart and whatnot. So I was like, nah, that can't be the one. But you do have two profiles. I hope our connection. I hope our connection sparks interest in you wanting to do the stuff that you need to get done. If anyone else wants to connect with me, just say so. I'll connect with you. I'll network. It's so funny because I've had LinkedIn for so long. I've had LinkedIn for such a long time that the requirements of the course I'm going through, they're like, oh, have 30 connections. I'm like, bitch, I got like 250. And I know, like, I have either spoken with or know most of them. There are a couple that I'm like, I don't know you. But I know most of my LinkedIn connections. Yeah. And I almost accidentally made a second one. And then I was like, nah, 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 nah. But they're still riding my ass because it's my maiden name and not my married name. And I'm like, dude, really? You're gonna try to ping me on that? You're gonna try to ping me on a thing that I am 98% sure, not 99, not 100, but 98% sure no one's gonna notice. And I'm pretty sure the only reason they noticed is because it's on a checklist that they have to look at. Mm-hmm. I think I got most of the confetti on this color done yesterday. So today I'm really hoping for a lot of filling in the blanks. Filling in the open space. Mm. And I gotta say, LinkedIn has gotten a lot easier. Um, I mean, even in the 12 weeks I've been working with it, they've been really like hauling ass on their updating and fun stuff like that. So working on the spine of the feather. Pixie all morning has really wanted to eat everything that's outside. And every time I let her outside, she waits for me at the door. It is really cold here today. We have we have wind chills in the sub zeros. Woohoo! So I've just been keeping warm. Oh, oh. So I'm gonna spill some tea. Not really. I had a staff meeting yesterday, and it was, it was your usual staff meeting stuff. Um, don't don't do this. Make sure you're double checking that. Like all very mundane things. Um, and even and mind you, what I'm about to say is very common in healthcare, at least in Maine. So I work every other weekend, and so does everybody else. Uh, so while I work this weekend, the set that worked last weekend is off, that kind of thing. And my boss is going through and she is saying, so if you call out on your weekend, um you will be working the next weekend, and whoever filled in for you will be getting that weekend off, or getting that day off. So if you call out one day, that then you have to work one day that weekend. And there was just this one lady who was not having it. She's like, well, what if I wake up sick? And we're all thinking, well, if you wake up sick, you know the rules. Call out and just be expect. You're just expect to be working that next weekend. It's not a huge deal. Not a huge deal. And she was making a mountain out of a molehill. And I get it. I get it. Like, you don't want to be sick on your weekend off. But at the same time, you don't want to work because you were sick. And it's a tough situation, but at the same time, it's just being fair to the people who are covering you. How about you turn around and give them some good back? Um, the only thing that I found unfortunate is the person would not be getting overtime for the weekend shift, that she would be taking them off a day, and a day of the week if it would put them into overtime, kind of thing. That was the only sketchy thing I saw, but it was funny to have this lady just make a mountain out of a molehill. Um, I don't necessarily like it, but I understand where it is coming from. Like most of the rules in my job, I don't like them, but I understand where they're coming from, and I can respect them. Let's see. I think we have this little bit of quill spine left, and then I'm gonna go into some meat and potatoes of filling in some color. Filling in some blocks, you. Mm. Now I gotta decide how I'm gonna do this. Yeah, sugar girl. Pixie says hello, everybody. And she wants her butt scratched. I'm I'm a dog mom. I'm scratching her butt. She's definitely enjoying. She's a good girl though. And I'm also opening up some things. Oh my goodness. I know, it's awful. It is awful to be Pixie. Everybody tell Pixie how awful it is to be Pixie. It is. It is. It's awful. We're all done. All done. No, that is my elbow, ma'am. She's like, it was petting me. I love you, but I'm trying to get stuff done. That doesn't involve the dog. You are so sweet. You are. You're still kind of a Karen, though. Still kind of a Karen. She's been channeling her Nani, though. She has definitely been channeling Nani Britta the past few days. Okay, go lay down. Go lay down. Where's my string? Okay. I guess I'm just gonna do little bits. Little bits to the best of my ability. But we will be filling in quite a bit of color, which I'm pleased. Oh, something happened. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Filling in the feather. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's easy enough. Mm-hmm. I like the block color. Mm-hmm. Remember, tomorrow's work in progress Wednesday, so even if it's only been one paintbrush stroke, one stitch, one diamond dot, I love to see it. and I will definitely try to make sure that I get my stuff out there on time. Mind you, Buffalo. Well, I mean, I did work on Buffalo Woman on Thursday, so she doesn't have a whole lot of update, but she'll get more Thursday work and. La 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 la. It's funny. I was over here and I'm doing this area and I'm like, how am I gonna work this? Because there's more of this color over here. Let me adjust. There's more color over here, and there's also more color that comes up and comes all the way down. And I am running low on the thread, so I think I'm just gonna jump over to that side and work on that, and then come down for the next round of color. I have I didn't start like my normal weekly didn't start my normal weekly in betweener project because of the the big case study that I have to get done by Monday. I'm not I'm not tempting myself with distractions. I'm probably gonna have one. Don't get me wrong. There will probably be one in there, but I am not intentionally starting a project so that I can make sure that I get what I need to get done done. Like I mean, with ironing the foxes and doing the mandala piece that I'm gonna work on after stream. I kind of have them, but these are they're quick projects. She's crying about a cat that's out front, and that's all she wants is she wants to eat that kitty's soul, and she's gonna cry about it. Deciding, seeing how much string I have left, and if I can manage, and I don't think I can. So time to end the string. Oh well, that's okay. I've just been stabbing things, the usual. Okay, we're gonna tackle this little bit of color up here. Is that, yeah, that is a little bit of color I want to tackle. I love that I'm starting to fill in the tiny blades of the subtle color change. It's nice. I've been working on this one for a while, so it's nice to start. I see that you turned your color green, Dan. A little lighter than dragon. Oh my goodness. Yeah, yeah. It throws me off. Um. Oh, I'm being petitioned. It really in looking at it in person, it doesn't the fade doesn't look as gorgeous as it does on the camera. Like on the camera, this you can see where it starts the fade and it works its way down. Like it's a lot harder to see in person, but on camera it looks great. Kind of like the black and the red. Like it looks fantastic. I mean, in person it doesn't look bad, but on camera you can definitely see the detail a lot better. One more. It's really tricky. Like doing doing these colors, you don't think you're doing as many stitches as you are, but you're really getting a lot accomplished. I've already done a I've already done 104 stitches, and yes, I've only really I'm working on it for an hour today. But I mean, I'm hoping to get there's a chunk that I'm working on now, and maybe a couple of spots up there. But I'm just kind of surprised, like how fast it's moving. Pleasantly surprised. Ah, not at all what I wanted. There we go. Changing colors. Well, not changing colors, changing string. Ooh, I'm gonna reach the tip of a feather. That's gonna be cool. Oh, not completely. Sad panda. Still needs one more color. Okay. One last little smudge of color down here. Let's see. we are very close to the end of stream. Let me whip out my handy dandy stitch map. See where I'm at. Give some numbers out because honestly did more than I thought I would do in an hour. Stitch map. Da, 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 da. Okay. 1 9 1 9 6 9 8. Okay. Wow. Okay. So we're up to 76.81%. We have dropped down below 6,000 stitches. Now, not by much. We're at 5,986, but we are below 6K from the finish. Oh my goodness. And 726, the color that I'm currently working on, only has 214 stitches left. So, we're doing some mad wild progress. My good friends, I'm going to bid you a fond adieu, and then I'm gonna do some other stuff, like make food and organize all of this behind me, or some of it behind me, something like that. I will be off tomorrow because it's therapy Wednesday. I'll be off tomorrow. I will be here on Thursday. I will see everybody. I am lurking in Discord, even if I'm not verbally chatting. I am, and I am trying to steer clear from a clusterfuck. But you guys have a fantastic day. I am lurking, at least until 2-ish. So, talk to y'all later. Have fun. I love you.